Today we boldly go where most fear to tread, to the ugly underbelly of crowdfunding by internet social justice warriors. And in the hot seat today is Emily of Bite Size Vegan. Hey guys, and welcome back to another super fresh video with yours truly, the voice of reason, right here on YouTube. So let's just get right into this one, shall we? Where on earth has Emily of Bite Size Vegan gone to, folks? She's active on Instagram, but hasn't posted a single video on YouTube in over 7 months. And some of her fans want answers. Not only do they want to know why she abruptly left them on YouTube, but they're also confused as to why she continues to collect donations from her channel and over $3,000 from Patreon monthly. And why don't most YouTubers take this issue on, you ask? Because they all want your money and have their very own Patreon accounts. Just like politics, guys, we gotta get the money out of YouTube. Okay guys, do you miss Emily from the YouTube channel Bite Size Vegan? Put a 1 down below if you do. Or do you think her departure from YouTube was long overdue? Put a number 2 down below if you're happy she's no longer here on this platform. Now, I'm really mixed about this because Emily comes across as genuine, but at the same time, I've always had a problem with social justice crowdfunding. But these are my views, and so I wanted to see what her viewers were saying since her abrupt departure from her platform without explanation. So after trolling through the hundreds of comments left on her final video, this is what I discovered. As you might expect, the majority of reviewers do in fact miss her. Take a look at some of these comments. Matthew T writes, "I'm so missing you and your posts." And Vegan Revolution writes, "It ain't the same without you, Emily." And of course, people are straight up asking, "Where the hell have you gone?" Mike Maiden asks, "Have you quit YouTube?" But I was shocked also to discover that a number of her fans were angry she continues to collect donations and take Patreon support even after she stopped creating content. Take a look at some of these comments. Ashley Taylor writes, "I love you, Emily, but I think it's so lame that you're living off over $3,000 a month without producing any content and essentially doing nothing." Now, Ashley may herself be one of Emily's Patreon supporters, and if so, would have every right to be confused and angry. Now, just to be 100, I looked into this myself and discovered Emily is in fact still collecting Patreon dollars. At present, she earns $32.72 a month, with a reported goal of $4,000 a month. And even though she seems to have abandoned making YouTube videos, she hasn't stopped asking for donations on her channel. In the About section of her channel, she listed a support donation link, which would be over and above what we know she currently makes off Patreon. Look, I'm not arguing she's scamming anyone or doing anything wrong, but I've said this before and I'll say it again, guys. I think internet social justice warriors like Emily diminish their message when they monetize or take charity from their viewers. It's an automatic conflict of interest, and donations are not audited or publicly accounted for. You really have no idea where the money is being spent. And am I alone on this one when I say that YouTube videos have to be the single most passive-aggressive form of activism? In fairness to Emily, some of her videos document her animal activism. But when you're performing an act of charity, should you be asking for charity at the same time? It just seems a little disingenuous to me. And if I claim to care for animals as much as Emily does in her videos, then I'd be extra careful to separate my charity from my income. And maybe it's my upbringing, but there's something distressing watching able-bodied adults in their 30s and 40s taking money from unsuspecting viewers in the name of animal welfare. And as one viewer of Emily's put it, it's highly suspicious that Emily's videos dried up at exactly the same time YouTube ad revenue dried up. Yella Boo writes, "She gets all the money with no work, LOL, she's living the dream." Steve writes, "It's funny how many vegan channels dried up after being demonetized." And Captain Planet writes, "Disappearing from YouTube as soon as the money starts to disappear." Again, I'm not saying that's the reason she left YouTube, but I don't know this woman and I'm not completely stupid or naive. People do these things all the time on the internet, guys. One of the arguments in support of YouTube activism is its reach, but conflict of interest feeds skepticism. I mean, just take a look at these comments. Teth Adamus writes, "Vegans are selfish, uppity, self-righteous cult members. Taking money from viewers bolsters this kind of criticism. Oh, and please guys, stop asking YouTubers like Emily for dietary and nutritional advice. While on her channel, I came across this message. Hey Emily, can I eat too much vitamin A from food? Emily is not qualified to answer this question. And I have to believe that if she were still open for business and responding to comments, she'd say the very same thing. Don't be naive, folks. Enjoy YouTube content, but keep it real, people. And take a look at this comment from Fitness Perfection, who says, I like the fact that you care more about yourself than animals now. Very human-centric of you. This is a genuinely concerned fan who's happy to see Emily moving away from animal-centric behavior to more human-centric behavior. And the comment is in response to Emily admitting that her animal activism has not always allowed her to take good care of herself. Many activists almost seem to grieve and suffer alongside the animals. Nobody wants to see anyone suffer, not the animals, not humans. If you don't have tough skin, this kind of activism will chew you up. Nobody wants that for Emily or anyone. Okay, are Emily's viewers justified in being upset that she's still taking charity money months after leaving YouTube? I think they are, and as a content creator, I can tell you it takes very little effort to post a video for the people who are paying your bills. According to her Instagram, she's participated in some panel discussions in recent months, which is great. She has a lot of knowledge and experience, and it's helpful to share it out. But why couldn't she do that while holding a job like you and I? I bet nearly every one of you watching has to get up tomorrow morning and go to work. And this is on top of raising children, managing a relationship, exercising, having hobbies, and just trying to have a life in general. I think the criticism she is currently under is justified. I think Emily is a kind person and a lot of people love her. And when it comes to questionable crowdfunding, she's not alone. There are thousands of Emilys out there on the internet happy to take your money so they don't have to get up and go to work in the morning. And I'm not trying to diminish Emily's activism, but thousands and thousands of people volunteer their time every day, guys, while still working at a job and would never think of asking others for their hard-earned money. And to the rest of us, we work damn hard for our money. Let's keep it where it should be, in our bank accounts. And if you want to donate to an animal cause, then check out the links in the description box below. These are organizations that are accountable for the funds they receive and report exactly what they're doing because they have to. It's the law. That way you know an animal is benefiting from your donation and not some lazy internet charlatan. And that wasn't in reference to Emily. Look, if there's to be a functioning, credible online vegan community here on YouTube, we'd better start looking at ourselves before we judge others, guys. YouTube should be treated like any democratic forum, with lots of peer review that's not toxic and negative. It's healthy and unifying. And there are some smaller channels like Dumb Vegan, for example, that need to jump into this forum, not to mention some old channels as well. Don't be too nice, guys, not even to me. Okay, that's my view. What's yours? Here's a call to action for all of you. I'm trying to get this channel to 10,000 subscribers, and I can only do it with your support. I think that what I do is important and entertaining, and I need you to help me get my message out to a larger audience. If you haven't yet subscribed, then please hit the subscribe button along with the bell notification button for regular updates. I post videos every single week, and I produce a variety of videos including food and mukbang videos, opinion videos like this one, and I'm currently producing some funny reaction videos that are more on the chill side. And finally, please leave a like if you enjoyed this video and a comment down below. I really care about your comments, guys. They are the most important thing to me on this entire channel. And if you haven't already, start following me on Instagram and Twitter. The links are down below, and I look forward to seeing you right back here in a few days' time for another super fresh video.